Seeing red over blue-green algae. Thanks for being with us. I'm Patrick Nolan, along with Jane Monreal. She joins us in just a few minutes. Leslie Delaspore spoke with the mayor of Bonita Springs tonight and a professor at FGCU to find out what the deal is with this stuff.
Blue-green algae, while it might be colorful, it's not healthy for our waters. These images show an abundance of blue-green algae in one Bonita Springs community. Residents say it's an eyesore, and they are hoping to find what's causing the problem, including Mayor Peter Simmons.
There was blue-green algae in the lakes, tested by FGCU, confirmed that it was blue-green algae. They came and dumped the chemicals in, and it did disappear for about 7 to 10 days. But then the problem came back. The residents don't like it.
Mayor Simmons says blue-green algae is not only affecting his community, but many other communities and waterways.
And of course, this is Bonita Bay, and these lakes drain into the Imperial River. Right? These lakes drain into Spring Creek. It's a citywide problem, a countywide problem, potentially a statewide problem, because you're in waterways that everybody shares.
While blue-green algae bloom is an ongoing problem in Southwest Florida, Dr. Barry Rosen with the Florida Gulf Coast University Water School says we could start to see a change.
Yeah, so cyanobacteria like it very warm. So even this small change in temperature that we're starting to see now, slightly cooler nights, they're already full grown and they don't like any changes. So as the temperature starts to change and go down, they're gonna decrease.
Feeding off of nutrients like fertilizers and other resources, Rosen says this algae could have harmful effects on wildlife.
Birds are a little more susceptible, and obviously mammals susceptible as well. So unless you're seeing, animals nearby drinking that water and passing away, it will have less of an ecological impact. And the most it would be is most likely dissolved oxygen issues for fish.
Rosen says while it might not always be as clear as these images, he advises everyone to be cautious and stay away from the algae.
My advice is to keep yourself and keep your pets out of the water. You don't want that material getting onto the fur of a pet and then they lick it off and they end up consuming, potentially if there's toxins in there, they could get a dose of toxins which could be deadly. So you don't want anything drinking that water, you don't want any children exposed to that water, and certainly no pets either.
Mayor Simmons and other members of the community are working to find the source of this blue-green algae, and you can trust Fox 4 to keep you updated. In Bonita Springs, Leslie Delaspore, Fox 4, in your corner.